I'll be making an Ohara color scheme arrangement using traditional method. And I'll be using a sword fern and 2 colors of carnations. I'll also be using a 3-ring sheeple and a 2-ring sheeple to secure the material in the container. So in order to place the sheeple, you take the center line of the arrangement and you place the 3-ring sheeple along that center line, sort of in this backward 7 configuration. So here's the center line. You then take the 2-ring sheeple and you place it at an angle like this, right in front of the 3-ring sheeple. Okay. Once your sheepos are in place, you can now insert the stays that will secure the fern in the container. So what you do is you grab a fern and you're going to bend it. So at about 2 inches or 5 centimeters, you're just going to bend it one way and then back and forth until you get to the very end. And you have this little package and you're going to insert it into the opening. You're going to do the same for this large opening in the front. Again, just back and forth. Once you've inserted the stays into the large openings, you can now start inserting the fern stems. And I'll be using a total of 11 leaves. 7 of the leaves will be in the subject group and they'll be inserted in the large opening in the back. And 4 will be inserted in the front opening and will be part of the secondary group. So the first 5 that you insert into the subject group, you want them to face each other. So they're going to face the center of the opening, and this is an upright style, so you want the subject slanted slightly forward and slightly to your right. Okay. And I've already selected the straightest ones to go as part of these 5. And again, they all just, you don't want them too close together, but you do want them facing each other. 4, 5. So I'm now going to insert the secondary stem in the large opening in the front. And it's 4 leaves which will be inserted, 4 stems which will be inserted in the front opening. And you want these leaves to face up towards the sun. So the final 2 leaves in the subject group are going to be used to help blend the subject group into the secondary group. So I want them to slant just a little bit. So this is 6. And 7. cut it at a sharp angle if you're having a difficult time inserting it into the hole. Okay. So there's our subject and secondary group. It should look like a natural clump of sword fern growing. Okay. Now I'm going to insert the object group, so I'm going to move the sheeple slightly to the right, and I'm going to use the small opening for the object stem, and I'm going to use a brace that has a leaf on it to give it a little more fullness. I then want to add a middle filler, or the low filler, out here in front. Again, I'll add a stem with the leaf. And then for the tall filler, I'll just add a brace and insert it here. Okay. So I'm now going to put the object in position, and that leaves us in this middle area where the third group will go. And in this case, I think I will have maybe actually, I think I will have the shortest one be in the middle. And then the tallest one I'll have in the back. Okay. This one I think needs to be moved just slightly over. A 3 material color scheme arrangement and traditional method.